Church House has developed, if I may say, quite a high profile over the last few years. But for those who don't know it, tell us a little bit about it, its location and its facilities.
We're situated in Westminster. We don't have a sort of large street front as such. We are situated within Dean's Yard, which gives us a very secure and quiet location. The venue has 19 different rooms and can actually seat up to 664 for a theatre-style conference.
Really? So. And does Church House signify anything particular in terms of its history or heritage?
It does. We're actually owned by the Church of England. The Church of England or the Corporation of the Church of England are our landlords. And we actually occupy about 20% of Church House. The other 80% is the sort of administration side of the Church of England.
And how long has it actually been operating as a venue for events?
We've operated commercially for nearly 20 years, since the early 1990s. I believe before that there were events taking place there, but they were on a fairly ad hoc basis, and they tended to be sort of large public inquiries and things like that, using the large assembly hall, which is purpose-built originally for the General Synod, which is the Church's Parliament.
You've told us about your 19 rooms, so a bit more detail about those, the variety they offer and the equipment you have there.
Okay. Yeah. The largest room is the assembly hall, as I just said, and that can seat up to 664 or 372 for dinner. Very precise, I know, but it does actually have a balcony that has fixed seating, so we can get the number exactly. And that room is used on a very regular basis. It was refurbished about 2 years ago, and they put in a flat floor and made it a much more flexible space. Where before it had fixed seating. The room was originally used for the Church of England Synod. In fact, it still is used for the Church of England Synod, and this week, in fact, or the week of the 8th of February, the General Synod is taking place, starting today. So that's the 1 week in the year when we can't actually operate commercially.
I see, yeah.
The rest of the year, we are a commercial conference centre.
Yeah.
The 18 other rooms vary from sort of next level down. We have rooms that hold about 150, 200 people, and there's 2 rooms of that size, then 2 other slightly smaller rooms, and the rest of the rooms tend to be sort of for 30 or 40 people.
And you've got your own conference team there, presumably. People can lend direct support for planning.
Yeah, we have a large team of coordinators, and we have in-house caterers, and we also have our own team of audiovisual. We have a team of 4 audiovisual technicians
on site.
On site, yeah. And we own most of the equipment, which means that we will do most of the production in-house, which I think most clients find very useful. And,
recent months, the last year or so, any particular developments you'd like to tell us about, or perhaps then looking forward, anything that's likely to happen this year?
Well, our last major refit was 2 years ago, and that was very substantial. So there's nothing actually in the pipeline at the moment. We probably look at maybe a sort of 5-year cycle for doing major refurbishment. But we're always updating. We're always keeping the building shipshape. Always updating our audio-visual equipment. Just made some quite large investments in some new projection equipment. The refurbishment also, we put in Cat6 cabling everywhere. We also have broadcast links. We do a lot of press conferences where we the BBC or Sky or ITV will be along. So I find it a very, very friendly, very easy venue to use. Yeah, although it's a Grade 2 listed building, great modern facilities, particularly on the audiovisual side.
Do I remember it receiving awards, or perhaps more than one of them?
We have been very, very lucky to receive many sort of awards, MIT awards in particular, and this year we're nominated once again for the Best UK Conference Centre, and also we've just received the BDRC gold standard, which we're very proud of. Which is
one of only 17 or so around
something
the country.
like that. Yeah, venues out of well over 200 that participate in that. So I think, and that I think is a great sign of the value and customer service that the team gives.
Being a part of the Westminster collection brings what to Church House?
I think it brings the ability, obviously, to market yourself as a group. I think, I've always been very much in favour of marketing groups, you know, encouraging people to
numbers, yeah.
strengthen numbers, encouraging people to the actual area. Then okay, we'll scrap over the business once we get them into the area. But if you can't sell the location first, none of us get the business. So I think, you know, like you say, strength in numbers, good marketing materials, good websites, all help to promote the area. Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Okay,
Indeed,
thank you.
Thank you.